Wow, look at me. No, it's actually like the 100th take. Like, I can't get this one. But anyway, back to back. Wow. Um, Today's episode is gonna be about self-love, self-compassion. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Niggas telling you I gon' stand it. I'm obsessed, baby. I'm obsessed, baby. I know your friends don't like me, they don't understand it. I'm obsessed, baby. I'm obsessed, baby.
So, if you think about self-love, um, the definition would be the appreciation we have for ourselves that grows our spiritual, physical, and psychological well-being. Yeah, and often, like I said in the previous video, we compare ourselves to other people, but comparing ourselves to ourselves is far better. It's we the only ones, we the ones that make the mistake. So obviously, we the ones that would have the answers and the knowledge to know what not to do, what to do better next time. So that is why we compare ourselves to ourselves. And the main problem with, I would say, like today's time is social media. We see things that maybe put us down. Like we see somebody with nice cars. I don't know cars, so I'm not gonna come here and name M3s, M5s, M27s. I don't know what's going on. But we see people with nice cars. We see happy families, always smiling. We see people with a lot of money throwing money, like thinking, yo, where are you so I can go get your money? Um, but that's just like the main thing that we see, and that actually brings you down, bring down your self-esteem. And the minute we compare ourselves to somebody else, we often feel stress, we often feel self-doubt. um it's stressful because you often ask yourself, like, why am I why
You had you could you do you want you could do so you do.
why am I not in that position? Or why, what makes that person so lucky? You know what I mean? And why must I struggle? And we need to understand that we all have different circumstances, we all have different journeys. Some people are given things and some people aren't. It's just the way life works. And if we're gonna sit here and compare ourselves to somebody that maybe had the head start, we're already gonna lose the battle because they were given an advantage, and that's just how life is. Nothing we can do about it. And we need to understand that success is not really success is a one size, not really a one size fits all. It's not the same path. We can't go and follow somebody else's path. We actually like need to sit down and try and work out like how our path is gonna look, and actually put the work in. You know what I mean? We can't just copy somebody else's, because that really doesn't work. And if you think about competing with ourselves, we're gonna think about like how it will improve like our self belief. We will have actually like self improvement, rather than envy. I would say some days I have a lot of envy, trying to think like, like, why don't I have that things? Whereas I can work and improve myself and maybe get that things, or maybe even get something better. And that is just important. Also for confidence building, knowing that you got there from your own hard work. You know what I mean? That really builds it builds yourself up. It builds motivation even to try and see that to get where you want to get in the future. Also, sorry that I'm looking over here. I have a lot of notes. Look, what am I doing for you guys?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
So if we set personal goals, what that looks like is maybe what we like to do is as soon as we do something good, we maybe will celebrate it, but it won't go, it will go unnoticed. Whereas if we have something bad, we want to sit on it. You know what I mean? There's a study that shows we take note more of the negative things more than the positive things. But what I actually want you to do is like track your progress, track your personal achievements, because the more that you can celebrate your wins, the more you appreciate yourself. You know what I mean? Even if it's, oh, I got enough money to buy a bread, it's a big achievement. You know what I mean? Yesterday you didn't have bread, today you have bread. And yeah, the main thing is also learning from your past self. You know, often when we go through hard times, we don't learn. We often want to forget what happened to us, the pain, the whatever. But we were actually given that so that we can learn for the future. We can actually educate the next person. We can actually use what we went through, and that is what I plan to do. Like, yes, I went through a lot of things, but it's not for me to sit at home and cry. You know what I mean? It's for me to take it, for me to learn for the next time, and to actually educate you guys, so that maybe if you are in that situation, like, you can deal with it much better than I could, and you might even come out of it far better. That is just like the most important thing. And try and limit your social media comparisons. Try and actually use it for inspiration, use it for motivation, and not just validation.
Okay.
Surround yourself with positivity. Often when I was in a mental health clinic, I was with younger people, but no offense to them if you're watching this video. At the start, I met with not better. I met other younger people at the end, which was alright. But I met younger people that were like so negative. They have every right to be. I mean, life is probably unfair, and I just felt like, you know what I mean? I'm here to better myself, and if I'm surrounded by a group that is negative, like that is just gonna make me negative. So I need to get out of that bubble, and I went to go hang out, sit with older people, and rather let them tell me about their grandchildren or thingy. Make me happy, and that is just the most important thing. As soon as you surround yourself with positive energy, that can actually elevate you and take you to another level, take you to I want to be, I want to do better, and that is the most important thing. I actually have something for you guys. So while I was in there, I'm gonna put it up somewhere here. It's a self-compassion worksheet. So what we had to do was we were given things that we will normally say, and then we must write down what we're gonna actually say. So, for example, they will say, like, instead of saying I never get anything right, say I don't have to be perfect, I will do my best. You see, you twisting that you the problem, that whatever, and you turning it into something that you can actually use as motivation. Another example would be, I messed it up, how dumb of me. So there you can see you actually like pulling your self-esteem down by calling yourself dumb, calling yourself stupid. Whereas you can just say, next time I will do whatever better by doing whatever. So you're just showing that you are capable of improvement. And I'm gonna put down a whole list where you see writing, handwriting, you probably won't understand. My bad. I would like you to actually take one and put your own words in the comments, because that will show like we are growing, we have self-compassion, and yeah, that this will be really important. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video as well. But if I was to leave you with anything, it will be that just remember, the only competition is you. That is the most important thing. And I want you to remind yourself of your goals. I want you to be 1%, just 1%, or even 10% better every day. Okay, 10% is too much to ask. Just 1% better every day. And yeah, I just want you to comment your whatever your self-compassion. Yeah, share the video, like the video. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Niggas on you, I gon' stand it. I'm obsessed, baby. I'm obsessed, baby. I know your friends don't like me, they don't understand.